On day 13 in March, we captured more sumo history in Division 4. I could be referring to the rare technique of sakato tari, reverse arm pull, but I'm actually referring to the entire match itself, which was the last one ever fought by the winner, 42-year-old Kaonishiki, in a 20-year career. "That's it for me," he told reporters days later. "I aggravated a hernia problem pre-tournament, and it became pretty toilsome even to walk. And amid all that, my stable was closing." Kaonishiki speaks, of course, of Azumazeki stable, which shut its doors on March 31st, seeing its remaining men move to Hakkaku. As the last surviving recruit of stable founder Takamiyama, sumo's first official foreign-born coach, Kaonishiki's loyalty to the brand was simply too strong. He said, "I'd spent 2 decades at Azumazeki and resolved to finish at Azumazeki." He was in no condition to fight this time and was set to miss every bout, but pleaded to be given just one more dohyo outing under the stable banner. "My stablemates joked they never knew I was such a technician," he said of his reverse arm pull. "But you've got to give it your all once you're on that dohyo." Sadly, one of his last sights as a pro was that of Hibikiryu's cervical spine compressing. He was seated closest to the impact at ringside. "It reminded me that the dohyo is a dangerous place, and there's no doing things by halves. If you feel the winning chance come, you seize it," he said. Kaonishiki's retirement event looks set for May the 30th, and will most likely be held at the old Azumazeki building in Komagata, which still has its dohyo intact. "And my old master Takamiyama has vowed to do the haircutting honors for his final recruit, which is just great," he adds. Having only spent 2 tournaments in Division 2 in all those 20 years, he falls short of the requirements to become a coach himself, and has had his request to become a sumo support staffer turned down. However, the Toyo University grad says, "I love sumo, and it would be great to stay involved somehow." Kaonishiki, 20 years is unbelievable, and we look forward to seeing you thrive in your next career. Still soldiering on in his current career at 44, though, is Shibatayama Stable's Shoketsu, who was introduced in the link above. 2 winning scores over the winter put him at his highest rank since last July, Sandanme 20, and he was 2-2 heading into this day 10 encounter with Katsuno Fuji, who's 36 himself. And his 165 kilos were manhandled with alarming ease there, the drive and throw a formality once his loose belt grip was cut off. Next up was a man under half his age, 20-year-old Denuma on day 12. And he was raised by the neck straight away and sent on a backward path. That confirmed his losing score for this time, but, like Kaonishiki, he was loath to go quietly, pouring all remaining strength into this grueling grapple with Ebisumaru, comic sumo partner of the late Shobushi. I want to convey my never-say-die spirit to my juniors, Shoketsu vows. I think they got the message here. As he's no longer an avid updater of Facebook, I can only go by his comments on his stable's website. Once I'm in that ring, I will keep aiming upwards. He'll be 45 in September. Sumo's oldest man of all, Hanakaze, posted 2 wins in Division 6 this time, just weeks ahead of his 51st birthday. That was still 2 more than hapless Shonan Sakura though, who not only equalled his record of 89 straight defeats, but extended it to 90 ahead of Mei. As there are no age limits or performance requirements though, neither man has expressed any wish to retire.